Brad Meltzer, president of the Southeast of Plaza Construction Group, Florida. My responsibilities here entail everything from contract negotiation, staffing, relationships with our clients, and overall profit and loss of the operation.
Are you able to use your architectural training in your work?
Absolutely. I think it gives our clients a sense of comfort that I understand what their goals and dreams are on their projects. It also allows me to liaise with the architects and engineers. There's a certain comfort level that they share as well, that Plaza Construction is going to achieve their desires from a design standpoint. Even if there are budget issues that are existing, we can look at those issues and try to work with them on that and still achieve the final product that they were looking for. We have offices currently in New York, Washington, and Miami. We're all linked together with the same parent company ownership, Plaza Construction of New York. CEO of all the Plaza. And Rich and I worked together on one project back in 1989, and that's where we first met each other. Well, South Florida is obviously heavy on the hospitality and the luxury condominium marketplace. While we are diversified and we have many other projects that are not within that category of projects, the lion's share of our work is in the multifamily and hospitality industry. I think west of Wynwood is going to be one of the next frontiers. I think between 95 and Jackson Hospital, I think it's a very interesting area. Again, an industrial area like Wynwood has been. The hospital and the university have made a significant investment in that marketplace. And I think between increasing land values east and lower land values west, I think that's an area that we're going to see some significant development in maybe in the next 10 to 15 years. We're the general contractor, so it's really the developer. How does the developer choose the general contractor? And I think the savvy developers are trying to find general contractors that they think are like-minded. I think, we're going to build a project together with people. It's a 2 or 3 year, or in some cases more, relationship. So we need to make sure that both the developer and the contractor think alike. We share the same values, and also that we're a financially stable entity. So the developer wants to make sure that the contractor is going to be around for the duration of their project. We have a lot of repeat clients. Currently we're doing 8 projects for the Related Group as an example. Another client that we've done a significant amount of work for is David Edelstein. He was the developer of the W Hotel. That's actually this picture right here. We're currently doing some work for him. We just finished up 530 Lincoln Road for him, and we're about to start 1620 Drexel with the same client. Because of the boom in construction, the subcontractor marketplace has been taxed and challenged. There haven't been enough labor support for them for the most part, and financially, many subcontractors weren't prepared for this wave of work. So to be able to multiply the volume of work that they previously had and be able to finance that work at the same time has been a big challenge for the subcontractors. And that's one of the things that we're seeing right now has been a struggle for them. So we're working very closely with the subcontractors to make sure that they understand the challenges. We try to help them through that. And we also make sure that they get paid on time so they can live through this life cycle. So we have some great people here at Plaza. And it's not me who oversees all the moving parts and pieces. It's our senior staff, along with all our other project managers and superintendents. It's their responsibility to make sure and to track that all the parts that we need for a project are going to be delivered to the project in time. We have a saying here that the project managers need to feed the superintendents. It's their job to procure the items, get them to the job site, and deliver them to our field staff. Well, over the past few years, it's no secret that costs have escalated. They've escalated as material prices rose, but most significantly, they escalated when labor prices rose. A worker who was making $20 an hour before now wants to be paid $25 an hour, and if he doesn't get it, he's going across the street to a different job site. And we think that that's been the single biggest reason that prices have escalated. So Plaza does the bidding of all of our subcontractors. We bid out all the trades. We run a transparent operation. Our clients get to see every bid that comes across our table. They participate in the analysis of those bids with us. And we think that's one of the things that our clients enjoy about working with Plaza, is that we do this together. They feel that we're part of their team, and there's nothing that we don't show them that they want to see. So it's difficult to plan, obviously, for things like name storms and hurricanes, but all of our schedules anticipate something.
Okay.
Right? It would be foolish of us to assume that nothing is ever going to happen. So we take into account past history. We try to build in a certain number of weather days, we call them, into a calendar year and into a project schedule, so that when they do happen, they don't come as a surprise. If nothing ends up happening, we look at it as a bonus. Those are days that we didn't have to shut the job down or stop work and send people home. So downtime is a very difficult thing to anticipate. We don't know when that downtime is going to be. Fortunately for Plaza, we have a significant backlog. So when the wave of projects that we're finishing come to completion, we have work for every single person in the company to move to the next challenge. It's my job as the president of the company to continue to find that new work for the future to sustain our business. I have an interesting perspective on the growth of Miami. I think that Miami is actually starting to mature. And if you look at the old cities in America, New York, Chicago, San Francisco, while those cities might be old to the US, they're actually very young cities in the world scale. You look at Europe, Asia, South America even, these cities really aren't that old. Miami's like a baby. And I think if we come back to Miami in 200 years, in 250 years, you're going to see Miami being a city like a Chicago, like a San Francisco, like a New York. And I think because of what's happening elsewhere in the world, instability in South America, valuation changes in China and Europe, I think Miami is going to continue to grow. And while this cycle, some people have their doubts as to how much longer this cycle of building boom is going to continue, I have a lot of confidence in it.